Good morning. I'm Emmy Johnson from Skylight Research. We're here at Mobile World Congress in 2018 in Barcelona, and I'm sitting here with Renato from Huawei.
Thank you, Emmy. I'm Renato Lombardi with Huawei, head of the Italy Research Center, and also chairman of the ETSI Industry Group for Millimeter Wave.
Renato, in the Mobile World Congress, Huawei announced a 5G microwave that's ready for commercial deployment. What's the key technology and the value for the operators?
Here in Barcelona, we launched the 5G microwave that is, as the name says, is a set of features that we are introducing in our 5G microwave in order to cope with the 5G requirements in terms of capacity, latency, network topology. So starting from the analysis of these requirements, we introduce these features. Most of them are related to more efficient use of spectrum and even more innovative use of spectrum, like very high modulation schemes, carrier aggregation, band aggregation, interference cancellers. So in order to improve how we can reuse spectrum, how we can squeeze from relatively narrow band channels the most in terms of capacity. And in the meantime, reducing latency and making this kind of microwave more suitable with the new network topologies that is coming with 5G.
Can you give us a plan on how Huawei is working with the mobile operators, and what's the significant innovations or improvements that are being made in microwave?
Yes, we demonstrated 2 weeks ago as in a proof of concept with the Vodafone group, the 5G microwave new features, especially higher modulation schemes, carrier aggregation, dual band aggregation, so E-band and microwave traditional. And we have done also another POC with Deutsche Telekom. As well, we plan other tests with leading operators. And also very important will be to test 5G microwave in real 5G trials. Especially in Italy, we have large 5G trials in Milano with Vodafone and with TIM in South Italy, and this could be a great opportunity to test 5G microwave in end-to-end 5G networks.
Besides these joint proof of concepts that you're working with the leading operators, how else is Huawei promoting microwave and 5G?
We are market leader. We are working and very active in all standardization groups, especially in ETSI, in order to convey the message from the whole industry about microwave being capable of coping with 5G requirements. This is quite important, cannot just be Huawei, so we have to push. And in order, especially with administrations, with spectrum regulators, how these new technologies can help in managing spectrum in a more efficient way. And especially to create value to our customers, to operators, by having rules in managing the spectrum license fees in which the cost is not growing linearly with the capacity. When we compare 5G capacity to be backhaul with 2G 20 years ago, most of the licensing rules have remained the same. So that's quite important. Second, since the spectrum is the most important resource for wireless, both access but also backhaul, we need more spectrum being made available for backhaul. I'm talking of especially the millimeter wave or frequencies above 23 gigahertz, 32 gigahertz, but especially E-band. And so pushing as industry that all countries will open the bands available to operators.
And how do you view microwave for 5G backhaul?
It will still play a very significant role as it has been played in 3G and 4G, considering how high percentage of base stations are backhauled with wireless technologies. So we have on average more than 70% of base stations connected with micro millimeter wave, with very, very high peaks, more than 90% in some countries or in some operators. So microwave will play a very important role, being able to cope and satisfy the needs of 5G. giving operators a possibility to focus on the access part in terms of investments and making fiber come, let me say, with more gradual penetration, step by step.
Any other comments that you would have regarding microwave and how you see it in 5G? Or?
I say the 5G, with also partly penetration of fiber, is changing also the network topology. And the features that we are introducing have also to make microwave, millimeter wave more suitable to this new topology, and especially star connections, so with hub and spoke, that will be quite important, and find ways to be more spectrum efficient on a geographical area, and this will permit to have wider channels. That means higher capacity to be backhauled.